3 viewers waiting already. Crazy. Okay, let's do this. Let's beat the game. Uh, so we got 1 victory road and 5 terrifying trainers.
You're not streaming it to me.
Oh, I'm not streaming it to you. I did every other step except that one. There you go.
Yo, I got a push notification on my phone for the stream. Let's go. We've made it to the big leagues.
Look out, Robert. Your days are numbered. Correct. I'm not max repelling on this route. Alright, so we got victory road trainers, which are a little scary, maybe? Not really. Not in this game. And let's see how our frames are looking. It's still the same. All right, I think it's an OBS issue. I don't think it's a internet issue. There's nothing I can do. The stream connection or the quality itself is fine. So as long as that's doing what it's supposed to.
OBS is just ass.
That is the Cascade badge. Don't you love having to do these individually?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's kind of hype.
It is hype. It is hype. There was like, this was the moment as a child. You really made it once you got here. I remember the first time I beat the league, I felt invincible. There's technically an encounter in here. So... I love the epic music getting replaced with surf music. The bad chicks are the bad chicks are aura forming, and I love them. Yeah, that's why they're always more goated when you do them. I think in black and white you do them individually, right? But in most games it's just all at once. I forgot if there's. They genuinely do a lot for just building the atmosphere. Yeah. No, I agree.
Retno, what was your first Pokemon game?
That's a really good question. It's probably gonna be a DS game, or maybe Gen 3.
All three of you.
All
what was
three.
your first Pokemon? Note one of the three is me, unfortunately. So all two of you.
Oh, so you gotta speak up a little bit because you are pretty quiet. But my first Pokemon game was Red on the Game Boy, on the actual Game Boy.
I think you've said that before. My first game was Diamond.
Yours was White too. Diamond is an amazing first game, and like I said yesterday, I was a little harsh on it because the game is fine when you haven't played any other Pokemon game, and then when you have, you realize it sucks. Anyway, here's our last encounter. I'm not wasting an Onix here.
Use it in Gen 6.
Or Gen 2. Alright. Don't, 3 steps. 3 steps. Anyway, White 2 is a great first game. I want to let it play first because you read Christian blogs or something. Oh yeah, because Pokemon is Satan's series.
Yeah, kind of same. Not exactly the same, but kind of the same. My parents weren't like religious. I actually have no idea what they specifically had against the series. They just didn't want me to play them for a long time. Which is why Diamond was the first one I played, even though I was like probably 9 or 10 years old at that point.
Level 24 Machop in Victory Road, let's go. Yeah! That's how you know you've made it to the big leagues. Black and White 2 badge fixers. I don't remember which ones were the ones that are like... I think Black and White 2 was okay, but Black and White 1 was like... That was the goated shit. Unless I'm misremembering. One of them had like a room dedicated to each gym badge, and it was so sick.
Hell yeah!
So there's a one of these is a TM and the other one is a rare candy. So let's test my Gen 1 knowledge. I'm pretty sure the TM is to the left. Fuck!
Bozo!
Can I at least take some pride in the fact that I knew what the items were?
No. You're
Okay.
bad, and I hate you.
Wow. You're gonna get a lot more of that in the video that's dropping on Monday. If the viewers in here are fans of Durful fucking hating me, then
What floor were we on?
what?
Are we on? What floor is this?
This is the
What
first.
floor did we just have the items?
This is the entrance. It's literally like 2 steps in. Okay, the link
It's
doesn't have-
TM43.
which is what? What am I doing this puzzle for again?
The sky attack.
We're gonna use Sky Attack. The link doesn't embed, but it's like the musical build-up. I gotta. It's been a while since I've played anything.
Isn't Sky Attack in Gen 1 like complete balls? Okay, no, it's not that bad. I thought it was like worse in Gen 1. It's just always bad.
Yeah, Sky Attack is never good. But I want to get it because it's funny. Alright, moving on. Hey, as long as the stream connection is strong and like it looks good on the viewer's end, then I don't mind OBS being a bitch. That is a Persian, level 44. It is terrifying. That thing can crit me to death, so... Oh, okay. That's what we're doing. Uh-huh. Immediately crits. There you go. Get out of here.
This is why we bring rock types. Amistar would have actually been useful.
See, I critted back. Also, yeah, I don't know why I didn't grab Omastar. Like, I just wasted a fossil encounter that I would have never used anyway.
Get surfed. Gen 1 Ninetales goes kind of hard.
It is pretty cool. I like that it's like... It looks like it's coughing, honestly. Coughing. Coughing? Cuffing. I don't fucking know English. No hidden item there. This guy has, like, starters, I'm pretty sure.
That's what you... Wouldn't you love to think that? Wouldn't that be great if it was true?
I think this guy has, like, at least a Charmeleon.
Charmeleon and Victory Road, what a game.
Yeah, the game of all time. Hold on. Ivysaur? Okay. Am I onto something? You think I'm gonna switch out my water type?
Gen 1 Blizzard.
Ain't no way.
It's so broken. Isn't it like 20% freeze instead of 10% too, or 30%?
I don't know. I would probably believe it. Anyway, you think I'm gonna switch out my Blastoise? Kanto badge checks are weird since technically getting certain badges unlocks some encounters and items here. Yes! Because they're so separated. It's very weird.
Okay, no, Blizzard is a 10% freeze chance, but it is 90% accurate.
If I remember correctly, he has all middle stage evolutions, and then he also has a Charizard on top of everything for some reason.
Yo, Scuba Luigi's back.
Yeah, Scuba Luigi's the GOAT. Blizzard is...
Blizzard's 30% in Japan. Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
There's the Charizard. Why am I this goated? Why do I know what I'm talking about? Get Hydro Pumped.
Isn't there like a thing in Japanese Gen 1 where you don't get stab on your second type?
Would not surprise me either.
Or is that in all versions of Gen 1?
Would also not surprise me.
And it doesn't really matter because most Pokemon don't get good moves in their first type, let alone their second.
He's back again at about time too. Yeah, Scuba Luigi. Alright, we're gonna use Beedrill. Also, we're killing Moltres. We gotta get revenge for the Articuno incident.
Don't come crying to me when you get Sky Attack crit.
He's gonna Fire Spin, and I'm gonna get like locked into that instead.
That would also be funny. Fire spin in this game and wrap and all that is just so stupid. Like everyone's always talked about how broken it is, but it's like, did anyone play this and think, oh yeah, that's fun. That's a fun mechanic.
Probably not.
I'm glad it's in the game.
The one Pokemon I wouldn't want Seinfeld out against. Not because Seinfeld is in any danger, but because he can't do any damage.
That's, yeah.
Not
6x.
focus energy. I'm shitting my pants right now.
Wow, it's actually slower than, I guess, the level gap and badge boost. Pretty sure Exeg is not faster than Machoke normally.
Machoke is not that fast.
Machoke is reasonably... Machoke has like normal speed. Exeggutor has like 35 speed. Or maybe I'm thinking of Alolan Exeggutor, which I know is slower.
I don't think normal Exeggutor is that slow. And we can check its stat screen. I 82 speed. I don't know, man. I don't think it's that
Yeah,
low.
it's probably like 60 base speed or 55 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think Machoke is that fast. I don't even think Machamp is that fast. It's relatively fast because it's a final. Oh, fuck off. But I don't think Machoke is that fast at all. Let's use up a TM. What is, We're saving that for the final fight. Also, Earthquake. Should we teach Earthquake to someone? Not Sleep. Maybe Blastoise instead of, Hydro Pump?
Sure. Hydro Pump his ass. Earthquake's pretty good. Blastoise has like the same
Not yet though.
attack and special attack.
I want to use the Hydro Pump on Moltres and then swap it out. Okay, we can get rid of the Psywave. So I'll just toss Psywave because like this thing sucks.
I mean,
why do we still have balls?
Like,
that's a good question. TM05, what is this?
Why would you use Hydro Pump instead of Blizzard? Against Moltres?
Mega Kick in Victory Road?
Yo, let's go. It's like, what, 80 power, 75 accuracy, normal move? Let's go, dude.
We can learn it. Yeah, I'm tossing this shit immediately, too. And 43 was Sky Attack. What is 42 again? Dream Eater. No, we gotta keep that. That's way too funny. 27 was Fisher. Fisher might be... No. Balls actually do nothing for us anymore? I know. I just don't feel like...
Well, it's not like you're starved for money in Gen 1.
Exactly.
But I guess the inventory space.
I'll sell them when we get out. There's enough TMs for me to toss.
Balls are almost as pointless as in
Oh,
Pokemon
fuck yeah.
Coliseum.
Beedrill food! Fuck your psychic types. God, Beedrill in late game is so sexy. How do we make it here? Dude, you're dead. Get 2-shot.
Swag.
Kadabra? I outspeed. Easy. At most we need 24 full restores to heal between E4 fights. I mean, that's true. But also, like, money's not an issue. There's no super boss, so once we beat Blue, the game is over. This was just psychic.
That was dangerous. That was so dangerous.
How? What was dangerous? Were you being sarcastic?
If you had missed...
Oh, if I had Gen 1 missed.
It would have killed you.
If I had Gen 1 missed.
Yes, also, like...
Twinneedle has honor accuracy, so it only...
Kadabra's fast.
Yeah, but I already outspit the first one.
Okay.
Also bad...
2 in a row is very dangerous, though.
I can't think of a single Elite Four mon with a threatening moveset. Nope. But, like... I don't know. Still want to be careful. That is a Persian. Oh, holy shit! There's 3 of us. There's 3 of us.
Kadabra
15 minutes.
Hold up. Kadabra has 30 more base speed than Beedrill.
Yeah, I know, and I have Bash Boost, and I was also 50 levels higher.
Yeah, I think it was a little cringe jacking your levels up so high before a Lorelei IMO.
Say that again, watching me get Fury Swipes crit by a Persian. In Gen 1.
Still wouldn't. 5 Fury Swipe Pit crit wouldn't kill.
What did that guy just said he'd whip a kid? Because it's Gen 1?
It
Everyone's
was a different time.
Everyone in Gen 1 is either a sex offender or a murderer.
We've got more people in this chat than ever before.
That's not true.
Because we said finale.
That's not true. I've had 8 people watching, okay?
Well, no, but there's like 3 people actively chatting. That's a record.
True. That's true. Golduck? Golduck? I haven't seen this guy. Ever.
Golduck looks like he got stuck in a panini press in this game.
Anyway, he's gonna die.
What's wrong with his face?
Honestly, yeah, the face.
He tried to confuse me, and I still hit through confusion and hit the thunder.
Swag.
Bad day to be Golduck.
He got whipped. Oh my god.
Exciting.
Yeah.
There's so many balls.
Yeah, we were just talking about this. I have a little too many.
Yeah, but I didn't realize you had like 5 kinds of balls.
I
I'm surprised you didn't put them in the PC. Jeez.
I could just sell them. I have 14 Ultra Balls, 21 Great Balls. It's because I didn't want to fail the Snorlax encounter. And that was the last thing that I caught.
Oh, Psyduck feels like a Gen 1 mon, you know?
What is it? What is TM17?
Your mom.
Pro Explosion.
Submission.
The best fighting type move in the game. I mean, can't go wrong with
It's
that.
not. It actually might be. It depends on your definition of best.
Well, I mean, best is
It's
high
that
jump.
or Cosmic Toss, which, I mean...
High jump kick is better than both. But
oh, right.
nothing
I
gets
forgot
high
that's
jump
a good
kick.
one.
High jump kick in Gen 1's not very good. It's
Do we
like
risk it? Do we risk
95
it?
power, 90 accuracy or something like that. But still,
I
it's like,
outspeed. I
it's
outspeed.
pretty good.
Do we risk it? Do you
Do
think
you know
we
what the
won?
recoil damage is on High Jump Kick in Gen 1?
I do not, off the top of my head, no.
I hope Lorelei
What
gets
damage?
6 Ice Beam freezes in a row and instantly ends the run. It'd be really funny. I would kill myself live on stream. Anyway, I'm gonna Twin Needle
That's
this guy.
pretty fire.
Oh, easy 2-shot. Why was I even concerned? Karate Chop submission, but it's not a fighting type move. Is high jump
Karate
kick?
chop is not a fighting type move. But yeah,
High jump kick recoil is only 1. I know that.
high jump kick recoil.
Also written is
damage.
correct.
Unlike submission, which does 10 million recoil, it's like 25 or 50% recoil or some shit. It's awful.
It's awesome how much recoil it does while not having good accuracy.
Or particularly incredible power. And also, like, I think only Hitmonchan and Machamp even get it.
High jump kick does 1 damage. Did you get any?
Polygraph does, I think.
Probably real.
Oh yeah, Polygraph does get submission. You're correct. I think Hitmonchan might actually not get submission, though. I know
I gotta laugh.
there's not a lot of Pokemon that get submission. It's a limited
It's a
availability.
TM is pretty popular to learn. It's just learn set. Okay, only Machop line learns at level up in Gen 1.
Executor?
tough.
Oh my god,
Sir.
more Beedrill food? These guys are
Fire.
feeding. They're literally like,
In Gen
they saw
yeah,
me.
in Gen 1 it's just Machop line, but then almost anything can learn it through TM. Like Jinx gets submission?
Fire.
I mean, Jinx would.
Mr. Mime,
Yeah, Mr. Mime
Kabutops.
would. Kabutops.
You can
Aw,
give it to
Hitmonchan
Snorlax.
does get it. That would've been
You
really
can give it to
funny.
Snorlax.
We're
Give it to
gonna.
Snorlax. Kangaskhan?
Wait. Fucking Omastar gets it? What the fuck is it throwing? Or throwing?
Gengar gets submission.
I mean, Gengar learns, like, elemental punches. I guess that's more Gen 2.
Hitmonchan gets submission and like nothing else is actually so sad.
Abra can learn submission.
Really? Holy shit,
I
Arcanine.
think Does Arcanine learn it? Oh shit, in front of you. I was looking at Bulbapedia. I was like, what?
No, I just
Pikachu gets submission.
missed the takedown. You suck.
Charizard gets submission.
Pikachu getting submission is really funny because it will just die instantly using it.
Wigglytuff gets submission.
Yeah, Wigglytuff sweep.
Fire.
When are we using Wigglytuff? We have to use it.
We have
right?
to use
Like,
Wigglytuff. I think I'm gonna save it for... if it's in Gen 7, I'll use it in Gen 7. No more room for items? Okay, what are we deleting next? What was this? Submission? We're deleting submission, right? Okay.
I mean, yeah, fuck submission. It's like 75 accuracy, not that powerful, and it has monster recoil.
I could give it to Electabuzz
just
for
looked
funny,
up,
funny coverage.
Okay, the Electabuzz might actually want it. Electabuzz has like
I
a
looked
couple of
up
garbage moves, right?
It has quick attack.
Raichu using submission against Chansey in Gen 1. It'll deal like 45% damage, and it'll take like 25% recoil.
It's hilarious.
Hitmonchan with Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch when all it really wanted was just Punch.
It's true.
Max Revive, I did all that for Max Revive? Fuck
Yo,
off.
great item.
Okay, yeah, you can get Wigglytuff pretty early in Gen 7.
Okay, good. Well,
Or
then
you
we'll
can
probably
just get lucky and
You-
buy
you-
red leaf
you-
green.
There's a 20% chance to get Igglybuff in Route 4 and 6.
We'll either get it there or we'll get... I mean, I'm taking the odd egg in Crystal, so if I get the Igglybuff from there, I'll just use Wigglytuff in Crystal. Or red, or Gold and Silver. Wait, no, it's only in Crystal, right? So,
Are you playing Crystal?
Yes.
we'll see if I play Crystal. Well,
I prefer Crystal.
I prefer to, but we might want them in Reap Encounter guaranteed, so we can have Riolu and
Well,
Black and White too. So
you could use Heart Gold Soul Silver for that.
I know, but like then I'd have 2 chances with Gold Silver. We'll see. We'll see.
What?
No, because like
Oh.
if I don't get in a Heart Gold Soul Silver, I'd have another chance before that in Gold Silver.
I kind of I feel bad for Wigglytuff.
It's
It's
not a good
hilarious.
mon, and I think it's so
No,
funny that it got
it's-
Fairy type.
It's so like it's
It's
it feels like
it's
it's supposed to be a counterpart to
Clefairy,
the Clefairy line,
but it's like so much worse in every way.
because Clefable gets like the 2 best abilities in the entire game:
hard, soft boiled.
Magic Guard and Unaware.
And also, it happens to be pure Fairy, while Wigglytuff is stuck with normal Fairy.
Normal Fairy's good. That gives you Ghost immunity.
Oh, okay, I guess.
It's like
It just makes you neutral to the fighting, and it gives you Ghost immunity. It's better. It's better than pure Fairy.
but like, it just doesn't have anything going for it. I think Clefairy also got like, or Clefable got like plus 10 special attack.
Holy
in Gen
shit!
6 too,
Holy
which is
shit!
funny.
I immediately
I
get to
don't
use
think
submission,
Wigglytuff did.
guys.
Submission gaming.
Submission.
You actually might die, but I respect it.
No, Chansey's gonna fucking explode. That's 5.
Yeah.
times.
You know how much health Chansey has?
Yeah.
Oh, is it based on the enemy's HP?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
the amount of damage you do HP wise.
Why did I risk it? That was. I thought it was just a set 25% off my HP.
No, it is 25% of the damage you deal, and
That
not the
could've-
percentage of their health, but the total health.
That could have very easily killed me. That was.
So it's 25% of Chansey's entire HP
That
bar.
would have been
is what
awesome
you
just
just
to
took.
lose it to show off submission once.
That's why submission's ass. You know, your Machamp fucking obliterates a Rhydon, and then oh my god, I have no health left.
Or Snorlax or Chansey or.
Oh, you don't
It's just
obliterate
matchup,
Snorlax.
fucking murder it.
You don't obliterate Snorlax. Snorlax just sits in your face and laughs at you because you only do like 52%.
Submission doing more than that Chansey would have done is so real. That Chansey would not have hurt me at all.
Chansey has special attack in Gen 1. I mean, I don't know. It's moves. Actually, wait. Level up moveset. Never mind.
Okay,
Chansey doesn't get moves. Chansey's really good in Gen
Toss the
1
sky attack.
on your side, but it's never threatening.
LeBron James reportedly forgot
Because
how
it has
recoil
like,
damage
what is
works.
it, 75 special attack, which is like not great, but when you're invincible, and you have like
Explosion? Wait.
Blizzard, Thunderbolt, Fire Blast,
Guys,
you're pretty good.
I
guys,
knew Explosion was in here.
I have both explosion and self-destruct now. You know what this means? I have to teach both of them, right? I have to. And just
You should-
use them in a champion fight.
You
Yeah.
should kill yourself now.
Yes, exactly.
Just
I
for
forgot-
style.
I forgot how the puzzle in here works, but Moltres is right next to here, right?
I don't remember Victory Road well enough.
I'm gonna hydro pump the Moltres and I'm gonna teach Blastoise Earthquake. That's a
Yeah,
Charmeleon.
it's true that there's like no good moves for a bunch of types in Gen 1. Like, look at all the great ghost type moves in Gen 1.
Lick, which isn't even. Wait, no, Lick can't hit Psychic types. Nightshade can, but it isn't super effective damage.
You know what's crazy about Fire Blast in Gen 1?
What's
It's a fucking 30% chance to burn.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was thinking of. Is that Fire Blast is 30% burn. I think Thunder is also 30% paralysis. Blizzard
guess-
was
yeah.
30% freeze in red and green, but they changed
Oh,
it
they
in
all
the
were
international release.
30% back then. I never even put that
Watch
together.
this Lapras have a Blizzard or something. What the
It's got
fuck
Mist.
does Mist do?
It resets
it's-
stat changes
Yeah,
or
it's,
some
it's
shit.
like
Oh, so
defog.
It just dropped special and
No.
it decided not to drop special. Gotcha.
Wait, no, that's Haze.
Haze, whatever.
It's Mist. Whatever, it fucking is dead.
It doesn't do anything. I love how Licky Tongue looks just absolutely flabbergasted by whatever's happening.
It's like, holy shit, I can't believe I'm fighting an Executor.
I can't believe we're seeing me.
Tauros running Fire Blast just to burn Tauros. I love it. Oh, Moltres, it's time. Alright.
Again, Blizzard is better than Hydro Pump here.
How? Oh, fire doesn't resist ice?
Fire doesn't resist ice in Gen 1, you dingus.
Okay.
It's kind of unintuitive, to be fair, but it's still.
But, in my my argument is that Hydro Pump funnier. So,
God, I forgot how bad Moltres looks here. I mean, Moltres looked worse in red and green. Have you ever seen
Moltres-
Moltres' red and green sprite?
Moltres about to look even worse. Easy, we make this every time.
I don't think it kills. Moltres has 125 special and like good HP.
It's Hydro
Oh my god, never mind.
And I also have like so many stat boosters and badge boost. What are you talking about?
I want to see if it was a crit.
Oh.
I don't remember if crit or super effective comes first. Oh, no, it
Super
wasn't.
effective does come first, but he's gone. I like how I got to look at his ghost for like a split second before he disappeared.
If you don't toss the Pokeballs, I will.
No, I'm
Cry.
gonna sell them because they make more money.
Does it have Ember?
You never taught anybody Earthquake?
No.
No, I was saving the best TMs for the end of the game. That's why we only taught Ice Beam last stream.
I forgot where it was.
But yeah, we're gonna just replace Hydro Pump with Earthquake because there's no reason to keep Hydro Pump.
Moltres, yeah, Moltres has Moltres does not have, what did you say, Peck and...
Fire Spin?
No, it does not have Peck and Ember, it has Peck and Fire Spin.
Yeah, I said Fire Spin. Guard Spin?
No, but someone in chat said Ember.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's Peck and Fire Spin.
I know all the birds get a good level up move at 51, I'm pretty sure.
Rock Slide
No,
exists.
Moltres gets Leer.
Rock Slide does
Awesome.
exist in this game. I did not think Rock Slide was like in Gen 1.
Zapdos,
I have a Rock
Zapdos
Slide
gets
TM.
Thunder, Articuno gets
It's hilarious.
Blizzard.
I know Aerodactyl can't learn it.
Yeah, it actually doesn't get Rock Slide until Gen 3, right?
I don't think it
that's
ever
It took like
right.
multiple gens.
I think it gets Earthquake in Gen 2 at least, though. I think.
Aerodactyl's move pool in this game is
Tradebacks-
fucking horrific.
Tradeback's Aerodactyl can at least hit Gengar. I remember that was like a random YouTube video I watched about
Wait.
it.
I'm so confused. What is the puzzle? What am I supposed to do? Hold on a minute.
Push Rock.
Push rock, but not this rock. I need to push
I
a
feel
rock
like that's
down
where
a
you
hole.
came from.
I know, but I need to push a rock down a hole. Yeah, Moltres got Gen 1 Janked and gets Leer instead.
Yeah, it gets fucking Leer.
Gen 1 Arbok with
Articuno and
Earthquake
Zapdos get Blizzard and Thunder, and Moltres gets Leer.
There's a rock
It
here,
gets
but is there a hole
It
here?
doesn't get any good moves from level up. Fire Spin is the game plan.
I don't know. Hold on.
It gets
Shut
And
up.
just go back to where you were. You should have pushed something under a red dot. No, go
filtered
back.
by it.
Wait, actually.
Oh. from 1996.
Oh, I'm stupid. I got it. I'm stupid. Ignore me.
Yeah, Moltres gets Peck, Fire Spin, Leer, Agility, Sky Attack. That's its entire level up moveset.
I guess technically agility's good, but that's
Agility is
depressing.
not bad, but like it's
Yeah.
it's not enough to build an entire move pool around.
Oh my god.
It does learn. Oh my god!
Arbok has
What?
Quake Slide? Or wait, Edge Quake? No,
It
yeah,
doesn't-
Quake Slide.
It doesn't even get Flamethrower from TM. It can't
doesn't
learn
get flame-
Flamethrower.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
That's
it only learns
awesome.
Fire Blast.
It only
That's
gets
so funny.
Fire Spin and Fire Blast. So you have to deal with 85% accuracy or 70% accuracy, your choice.
Yeah, because I have to free that, right, to get up that ladder. But I have to drop a boulder down here.
Granted, like Fire Spin's busted, but whatever.
Fire Spin's busted 70% of the time.
It has
Fire
no
Spin
accuracy.
wins games.
I'm
I
so
think
I'm
you're-
so lost. I know I have to drop rocks down holes. I get that, but I don't know
Eat
where.
rock.
I've never
Clever.
been this lost before. Oh, I got it. I'm stupid. I got it. I have to push this rock. I have to push this rock upwards.
Oh.
Took me way too long. I don't know why. Yeah, this has to go.
Gen 1 moment.
This has to go to the left, and then I have to go backtrack, and then I can drop the rock through the hole. We're almost at the Elite Four. Eat rock. Yeah. Grommel, his revenge, I guess, for something. I don't know.
I love Grommel in Midori.
I love Grommel in everything, really.
Emmett, do you know about Midori Grommel?
I do not. I know Midori and I know Grommel, but
Grommel was in like every single map during the route split as an optional boss that just chases you down. Usually he has some kind of incredible item that you can potentially, I think, steal? I don't think he drops any of them. But it's like a skill scroll or a stat booster or something. Really fun.
We're
yeah,
almost
Midori
there.
had skill scrolls.
Midori has everything. It's Japanese skill system. Of course it has skill scrolls. They had skill scrolls figured out before we had skills figured out.
Sounds about right.
I think it's so weird how like disconnected the Japanese Fire Emblem community is from the rest of the world. Like, why aren't we doing teamwork? Why?
Because they're assholes.
They just steal things a lot
Yeah,
without
but
permission for some
they
reason.
just-
like
They steal.
Did I just Gen 1
That's
miss?
why.
Third Gen 1 miss of the
Isn't Thunder
run.
Punch 95%?
No, it's 100%.
It says you.
Hold on, Thunder
it's
Punch.
definitely 100% in later generations. It could be different for all I know in this gen.
I'm gonna check Thunder Punch in Gen 1. It might be 90. Nope, it's 100 accuracy. That's the third Gen 1 miss of the
Let's go!
of the run.
Hey, you got it up before the Elite Four. Good job.
Yeah.
3 down, 1 to go.
Shout out to that one person who had like 3 Gen 1 misses back to back in a stream. I don't remember who
Tentacle.
it was, but anyway, it hits the thunder right after, so it doesn't even matter.
I don't think this is gonna kill.
Why are you always so pessimistic? I have badge boost. These are 120 base power
Yeah.
moves, and I'm also 10 levels higher. This might not
that's-
kill.
What do you mean this might not kill? That's way less bulky than Tentacruel.
Are you sure?
Tentacruel's
Yeah,
like 125
Tentacruel's
special defense.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
It like actually has better stats than Lapras in Gen 1. It's hilarious.
Kingler would be like, what's better than one Giant Claw? True. Gen 1 Kingler just has both claws. Massive.
Rue.
Kingler's figured out the meta.
Alright, Snorlax time. 12 level difference, I think Thunder will kill. I mean, I did, clearly.
I think without badge boost it would not have, because Tentacruel has 10 million special defense, and Electabuzz has like 80 special.
85, but yeah.
Yeah, Electabuzz is carried by like being the funny guy who can like learn
Electabuzz-
psychic and.
Electabuzz is carried by
elemental
having-
touches, I think.
Yeah, Electabuzz is carried by having a good move pool and good speed.
Good move full
Yeah,
of Gen 1
that's
is crazy.
In
Good
every
move
gen,
pool
really.
while not being a normal type.
Yeah. It has a normal type move pool, but it's not a normal type. I think it even does it get flamethrower, or am I just thinking of Manectric right now?
It might have like fire punch or some shit.
I know it has fire punch. I know one of the like early-ish electric types has flamethrower, but I think it's Manectric, not
Yeah,
Electabuzz.
Manectric has overheat for sure. Probably flamethrower.
No, Manectric definitely has flamethrower. I remember Mega Manectric has flamethrower. I had it in a draft at one point.
Okay, then yeah. I know it definitely has overheat because I taught it the TM in Omega Ruby. Overheat's really funny in an in-game context. It's like it's so funny how like Gen 1 TMs were like for gym leaders were like not good, but he found them like good ones in the wild. And then like Gen 2 and 3 were like, what if we just don't give out good TMs?
Yeah.
Like Gen 3 eventually does, but you have to be like really fucking late. Gen 2 just doesn't.
Oh my god, we're almost done. One more trainer, and then we're out.
No, it's Tears of the Kingdom.
Actually, did you either of you two play Tears of the Kingdom? I bought it, but it was right before it moved, so I kind of never played it.
I played it.
I put
never
190
finished.
hours into it and 100%ed it, so I kind of played it a little.
I put like 80 hours into it, didn't finish it.
It's a great game.
I mean, I really, really love Breath of the Wild. So it's like one of those things where like, I'll probably play this too much. I'll wait for a rainy day, and then you never do.
Tears of the Kingdom is like, it still has the magic. It still feels great to play. It's still really fun. It still has hours of content. It's just if you were looking for more, you're not really getting much.
If I was looking for like Majora's Mask, I wasn't getting
Yeah,
it.
no, absolutely not.
Sleep.
Majora's Mask versus Ocarina, I guess.
Did you understand what I was saying when I said it's Tears of the Kingdom?
No.
The dropping the rock down the hole reminded me of the eyeball puzzle on the Great Plateau in Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh!
Rock eyeball.
Oh, it took me a minute. Yes, now I know what you mean. Yeah. No, I will say the depths are like really, really fun. That's one of my favorite aspects of the whole game. I love the depths.
I like the parts of the depths that look like Dark Souls 1. They're great.
All right, we're at the.
That's not an insult. That's genuine. I don't mean like they look like a PS3 game. I mean like it's really cool and has a similar aesthetic to Dark Souls 1.
Ultra Ball. Bye.
I like how you're not selling the Pokeballs.
Revive. Oh, I had Pokeballs?
Yeah, you have like every ball.
I didn't notice. Sorry. Alright.
Bitch.
And, Max Revive, Guard Spec, because I can't use that shit. The repels.
I like how it's like the only one that isn't called X. Or is it not X? No, it's an X item.
No, they're all X, whatever. I still can't get
Yeah.
over they buffed them in Gen 7. It's like, I don't know if people use these. I'm like,
I mean, they were kind of like they were good, but no one used them.
yeah, like, it's
and
'cause
still
it's
no one
fucking
uses them.
Pokemon. You don't
Still
single
no one
player
uses
Pokemon.
them.
You like don't
'Cause
need
they're-
to in a casual setting.
I thought you were
But now
selling
they're
your
just a
full
fucking
restore for a
sword
second, and
stance.
I was
They're
about to yell at you.
Alright. That should be good. And then I'm gonna go grab all the TMs I can. In case. Because I have room now. I'll just grab all the TMs I can to fill my inventory.
Why is Zelda 2 the only Zelda game you finished? What is that?
What?
Roshea is very... to be fair, hey, in Roshea's defense, I have only played 4 Zelda games my entire life, and 2 of them are Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. So, you're not alone.
You've only beaten Zelda 1, 2, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom?
Yes, correct. Oh, no, that's not true. 5 games, because four Swords. I fucking love that game. I played the shit out of that as a child.
You should play like a real Zelda game someday. It'd be fun.
Four Swords is a real Zelda game.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's the least real of the 5 games you mentioned.
It's so good. I'm just gonna grab all the TMs.
I think, let's see how many I've played.
I've
The
played
past
almost
2
every
Worlds,
Zelda game.
Ocarina, Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild. I sure there's another one. I never beat Minish Cap. I fucking like lost my save like 2/3 of the way in on mobile emulator like half my life ago.
Alright, there's 5
I
people in
played-
the stream.
I've
Nothing
played
else left
Zelda
to do.
1, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, or the Oracle games, Four Swords, Minish Cap, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, most of Tears of the Kingdom, Phantom Hourglass, and A Link Between Worlds.
Alright, so, according to the Hardcore Nuzlocke level caps, Elite Four number 4, aka Lance, his highest level is 62. So I will level my Mons up to 62. And then we just go. I should probably start from the lowest one actually.
That said hello.
Hyper Beam?
Gen 1 Hyper Beam?
I don't think it's worth it. I
This
don't
is
think
Snorlax, right?
my moveset is perfect. I have Ice Beam,
No,
Amnesia, Rest, and Thunder. I don't think this is worth it.
Yeah.
It might be worth getting rid of Rest, but
I think it's worth it. It's Gen 1 Hyper Beam, man.
Do we get rid of Rest? Because that's the only
On
thing.
Snorlax.
Rest is the only thing we want to remove. So I
this
guess
is like
I would get rid of
150
Rest.
stab.
I would get rid of Rest.
Okay,
Hyper
yeah.
Beam is so broken in Gen 1.
we are replacing Hyper Beam with Explosion in a champion fight, by the way.
You know
Okay.
what's funny? I really think Pokemon is why I hate 1RN. Because like I mean 91 RN is fine, but it's like Hydro Pump. I fucking despise Hydro Pump. I don't know what the difference is.
No, I-
number-wise,
I-
but it just feels so much worse.
I agree in the sense that Pokemon RNG feels out of any video game I've ever played in my life, Pokemon numbers feel like they lie to you the most. I don't know what
To
it
be
is.
fair, with accuracy, it's like some level of confirmation bias just because of the fact that you only get to do one thing per turn.
That's
So
true.
misses inherently feel more impactful versus like a traditional party RPG or an SRPG.
You already destroyed all of the League of
Good
55,
point.
to
I
be
never
honest.
thought of it that way.
That's true. However, it's Gen 1, and I don't trust Gen 1, so I will go 62. But I'm not using... I'm gonna toss the rest of my rare candies. Like, I'm just throwing them away after this.
Lightning Blade RNG. No, your skill issue.
That is a skill issue.
One of my favorite images is something that's like, I think Red even posted it over Spill, if it's he the one who said it.
Also, good day.
No, it wasn't even Red now.
Emblem 776.
It was called... The image was like one of those like review website things. I forget what it's called. But like they left their own review, and it's called. Their name was Destroyer of Mid. Hit rates are fucking awesome. Fuck you if you hate them. Then like 2 months later, the hit rates are fucking awful. Fuck you if you defend them. And then like 3 months after that, the hit rates are not worth devoting any energy to. Fuck you if you have a strong opinion on them. And his reviews are 5 stars, half a star, and then 2.5 stars.
It's kind of true.
That's my opinion on everything ever made, and that ever will be made. So
That's someone we know's opinion on everything, actually.
That's no, you're 100% right.
Oh my god, it's awesome. Ew, I can't believe I used to like this. That's pretty alright.
I'm
The
actually
infinite cycle.
I've actually grown out of that.
You know who I'm
series.
talking about, but I'm not. You know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to say their name.
I've actually grown out of that series. I'm too old for those games now. I'll shut up.
This will be Durful once they finish their Persona 1 playthrough.
True.
Persona 1's great. I like Persona 1.
Oh my god, the most positive thing she's ever said about Persona 1? I mean... It has a really solid gameplay loop, and it just
That being
doesn't know what
said,
to do with it.
That being said,
Fuck the post.
Thanatos is really irritating.
I think Thanatos is way better than anything you did in Mikage Ruins.
Yeah, Mikage Ruins is awful, but Thanatos is pretty bad. Trying to do Thanatos first is really bad.
But that, I guess that's kind of the intent. You're not supposed to do it first, but like...
So yeah, Emmett, Persona 1 has 2 different stories. One of them is split... Oh my god. One of them is split into 3 dungeons
Which you
that you can approach in whatever order,
Yeah.
but one of them is very clearly intended to be done last.
But if you do it first, you unlock all the ultimate personas, which break the rest of the game.
Yeah, I respect it.
So, but doing it first is like requires
Agony.
agony.
Because like almost every enemy has insta kills. If anyone goes down, they lose their persona for the rest of the dungeon, unless you go back to get it back.
And just setting up for it to get the right personas requires like hours of gambling.
Or one save state.
Literally one save state. Like,
Why do
we're good. We're good.
did people actually like this game before Persona 3 and 4 and 5 came out, and then people said they ruined Persona?
So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess the thing is, I don't think
I think way more people are butt mad about Persona 1 and 2 being old and janky than would say that Persona 3 ruined the series.
my main take is
I do not know. I just like to make fun of people being mad.
I think 2 and 3 are the best in the series, and if I would have to say any one of them ruined the series, it's 4 onwards. But I don't think 4 and 5 are bad games. I still think they're good games, but I would probably prefer to live in a timeline where they didn't exist.
That's a good
funny
sign.
way to phrase it. I
Because
kind of like.
they're-
I understand what you're saying.
4 and
but
5 are good games, but they represent the death of creativity. So I can't like them. Anyway, we're set up. We're all set up. Let me update the layout now, and then we just start. We build a plan. We got all of our.
Actually,
I don't think you need a plan. You're just gonna fucking walk over the first 3.
That's true.
first
but
4.
I'm still
Only
scared.
the champ is going to provide any challenge at all.
We got 191.
I mean, like, Lance has, like, 3 Dragonites that have no moves in this game, right?
They're fucking Dragonaires in this one.
Oh, God.
Hey, look, you can never be too overprepared. This is a hardcore, series-wide hardcore Nuzlocke. I would rather not wipe an accident.
Hey, if you wipe, what's the worst? You just don't get to do this again.
I will. If it does happen, I'll take a few weeks break and I'll just do yellow instead. Cause fuck this game.
No casual Gen 1 playthrough as a team at level 62 here. It's true.
Yeah. Hey, for reference, you're 6 levels higher than Lorelei's ace for every Pokemon.
I know. I'm just being consistent with rule sets because you're not beating a platinum hardcore Nuzlocke if you're not getting to the fucking this level cap, like the highest level of the 4th D4 member.
Honestly, Gen 4 gives you so many fucking good items. It's probably fine.
But you can't use items in battle.
You get fucking choice specs.
Oh, items on held items. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, Gen 4 gives you like a bunch of leftovers. You get choice items.
Really good encounters in Gen 4 that you can route pretty easily. I agree, but also the enemy team comps are terrifying in that game.
Honestly, yeah, Platinum's team comps are probably like way above like most other games. Like Black and White still hard, but like the 4 Pokemon Elite Fours makes it simpler.
Just outspeed and one-shot the Ice Beamers. Okay, so let's think about this for 5 seconds. We kind of just want Snorlax to sweep all of them, right? I want Beedrill to sweep Agatha because I want Beedrill to do something. But we need a backup plan if Beedrill dies, because I don't mind if Beedrill dies. And that backup plan is probably just Executor spamming at Psychic, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a risk there. And then the real plan is just Lance. And I think for Lance, I send out... Do I just send out Snorlax immediately on Gyarados and start Amnesia stalling, and then just Thunder, and then Ice Beam? No!
Oh.
I think I actually... No! I think I Toxic Leech Seed.
If you want to flex, yeah.
I think Executor has better survivability against Gyarados because it has like Hydro Pump and Dragon Rage, and that's about it, right? So okay, let's check the teams.
We're checking the teams.
Of course we are. Come on, I gotta make the stream somewhat interesting. All right.
It's Gen 1.
Dugong. Yeah, this is fine. This first one is fine. I just want to see Lance. Hydro Pump, Dragon Rage, and Hyper Beam. Okay. Hyper Beam is probably the scariest thing there. Lance has Hyper Beam on literally all of his Mons. They all have Hyper Beam. So he's not free. Yeah, Agatha's free, Bruno's free. Those are like... Let's just get past Lorelei. Let's do it. Alright?
Yeah.
Is there anything I'm forgetting? I have all my TMs with me. I have my explosions. I have my levels. I have my healing items. I got my full restores. I got my full heals. Just making sure I have all my moves. I mean, what else am I going to put on Theros? Just this is the Drill Peck guy. Most of these guys are just backup anyway. Right? Surge is there to maybe nuke Gyarados if it needs to. Or literally anything.
Okay, that's true. Half of Lance's team won't even attack Beedrill. Barrier bug, baby.
That's true. Yeah, Executor's moveset is perfect. Yeah, literally, okay. I think we're good. So we just go in.
Well, I think we're more than good. I think this is the freest it's ever been.
I will start a poll though.
This like ideally should be the easiest part of the game.
Well, I mean, I prepped for this part of the game, so save and then we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this.
%, yes. 3 votes in, 100% yes.
I'm contemplating.
All right, I'll change that.
Do you think there's encounters in here?
I'm like 99% sure there aren't.
Alright.
I feel like I've heard of something that
Why we're using up
could
Snorlax in
fish
Gen
up
1?
like specifically only Magikarps from fish statues with an old rod, but that's it. I think.
I'm not. Scuba said, honestly, not sure why we're using Snorlax in Gen 1.
Because
Yeah,
Snorlax
I mean-
is broken in Gen 1.
I mean, it's broken in every gen.
Okay, immediately starts off with a rest. I haven't fished in a statue, but last stream I did swim in a statue. You guys just weren't paying attention.
I mean, I think nobody was there to watch Giovanni because it was so free.
Not me being growled. He's terrified of the hyper beam. All right, yeah, I think that's that already.
Crazy how Pokemon move names put Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest to shame. Yeah, here's Fire, Fiara, Fiagra.
You should see fucking Persona spell names.
They're great.
I know I've like seen them, but I can't remember any.
Oh, we missed the thunder. We missed the thunder. Oh, he's got amnesia. This might be the. Okay, I think that still dies.
The two spells that
Dual
completely
time.
carried. The two spells that completely carried my run of
Dugong
Step
thrower.
were
Dugong throwing for
called-
content.
were called Megidolon and Makarakarn.
I missed. Wait, hyper beam has 90%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
And you don't actually get a recoil turn if you miss.
I know, and I also don't get one in
Yeah,
the kill.
it only. I mean, you're like -2 though.
-2 what?
It's still Jinx, Glass Bones.
It might, but like you're also -2. Okay. it
Badge
goes.
boost, stab, and Jinx exploding to the lightest breeze was kind of
Kyodaga. No,
close
Yeah,
enough.
let's see how. I think Jinx might be like one of the frailest fully evolved Pokemon in Gen 1. Like,
I think
technically.
Jinx and Zam are, I think, the two swishiest. I think they both have
Yeah,
like right
fucking
around
35
50,
base
60,
defense and 65 HP.
60
Oh, there's
65, 35,
Lorelei.
and then Zam is like 50, 45 or something like that.
That's
Has
good.
more defense but less HP, I think.
So that sure was a fight. Next is Bruno, and I mean, if the answer isn't Snorlax, the answer is Executor. Like, I feel like that's just a lesson you learn in Gen 1. If the answer isn't your normal type, the answer is your psychic type.
Yeah.
Alright, I wanted to make this more intense than it was, but we're probably gonna win. Lorelei didn't use a single ice move. That sounds like Lorelei to me. We're gonna actually I want to be a little funny.
leech seed, baby.
I wanna be
There's a
little
guy
funny
in Pokemon. Oh my god, that was a crit.
here. It's
There's a guy in
Onyx.
Pokemon Stadium who tries to Toxic Leech Seed you.
Really? Like with Gen 1 rules?
Yeah, in
Not-
the original Pokemon Stadium, he tries to Toxic Leech Seed your ass.
Did they do that on purpose?
Probably.
Alright, the reason why I'm
I
doing
know.
this specifically is because I wanna wait until Onyx is about to die and then reflect and then Psychic through the rest. So that I'm in the best position possible. Next turn it should die already,
Leech
right?
Seed just heal you for 4, maybe. Leech Seed's pretty bad.
Pretty sure Reflect only works once. Gen 1.
Ref-
Oh wait, Reflect always works only once.
It's
What?
just,
Yeah.
it just lasts a certain amount of turns, so I wanted to make
I
it.
think in Gen 1 it's infinite.
I wanted to set it up when Onyx died and also be at full health, and now I can just Psychic through the rest. Because
Yeah, I think.
I am slow, so I don't know something.
Yeah, it was actually. It actually impacts Gen 1 where Snorlax and Chansey can just set Reflect and then just fucking live forever. In Gen 1 OU.
All right, Bruno is. Oh, he used an X defend. Is he a
What a-
genius? Is he a
What a
genius?
gamer.
He might be smarter than me. He might actually just like. Machamp ain't gonna one-shot the overleveled Executor. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna one-shot Machamp.
Okay, what is it gonna do to you?
I don't know. Cross chop crit.
Submission and kill itself?
Oh, true. Submission suicide.
Did you say cross chop? Cross chop's a Gen 2 move.
I know. I know it's not in this game. That's why I said it. That is a weird sprite.
It might not die though. It does have okay special defense and a lot of HP. Oh no, wait, special's 1 stat. It has like 40.
And I
Never mind.
also have batch boost, so never mind. Yeah, I have fucking. There was no reason to Toxic Leech Seed.
It's
Alright.
just like. I hope my Executor can beat these fighting types in Onyx.
In Gen 1.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you were doing it to like clown. Like clown on Bruno. Still can't believe he got promoted in Gen 2. Well, I guess Agatha probably just fucking died.
Why would you say this?
That was a little mean. Where do I see the teams? Generation 1 team, please. Fuck. Hold on. Because I don't trust Cerebi movesets. I want to see their movesets. I'm just gonna check their individual movesets. Agatha, Bulbapedia. That should have it. Just because I want to see if there's really literally no reason to do this, but I want to see if I can set up on. Okay, so the first thing that it sends out is a Gengar, which has Confuse Ray, Nightshade, Hypnosis, Dream Eater.
He also just has like the random switch AI, I'm pretty sure.
I think actually, you know what? I'm not gonna be funny and waste the beat roll here. I'm gonna save it for. Wait, no, but yeah, I'm gonna save it for Robert's Venusaur. All right, so we just Executor, right? There's no reason to do anything else. It might outspeed me, but what is it gonna do? Nightshade. I think I just ball. I don't think there's a. Yeah, I think I just Psychic.
Fuck it, we ball.
If things go wrong here. I love the Pokemon Tower music playing here. Not Agatha having fucking Silver's mindset in Gen 1.
Dude. We got a 6th person. There's more people.
It says 5 on my end.
Oh, it's a
I
6.
say 6 on mine.
Okay.
Clearly.
Okay, Nightshade. He went for Nightshade because he thinks it's super effective. It's still gonna do 56 damage.
56 damage.
Alright, it is probably like the most damage.
It's good.
I'm not worried about Golbat will outspeed though, but Wing Attack's not gonna kill, right?
No, what the fuck?
You are. Let's see how many levels higher.
6.
6 versus a
He's
Golbat.
gonna do like 30.
Crit
37.
A lot more. I don't know.
I could have done taking you down to 100.
The Arbok is gonna die. The Haunter's gonna die.
I bet it's double damage crits, not 1.5 times. It would have done like
What?
70 something damage.
Okay, he went Dreamy.
No, I
This is
thought
stupid.
Executor was at like 140 HP. I wasn't looking close enough.
No, it was at like 157.
Modern Pokemon. Pokemon are friends. Agatha. Pokemon are fighting. That's like half of the trainers that are supposed to be. No, not half of them. That's like all of the trainers that are supposed to be assholes.
Yeah, that's why they're fun to beat.
Oh no!
Holy shit. That did do damage. Alright, I cannot die to Gengar on one Nightshade, but if it Confuse Rays me, I will have to switch out. But there's no... Because you can't crit Nightshade, so... Muesli setting up more prep for E4 than I did in my Farfetch solo. I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason I wiped my last Gen 1 Nuzlocke, which was not a hardcore Nuzlocke, was because I relied on a Farfetch solo. And I got immediately humbled by Lance. Realized that Sword Stance agility does not help a Pokemon with awful stats. Oh,
I feel like
no,
there's a
lost.
lot of like levels between Farfetch solo and this.
Yeah.
I know. But Farfetch wasn't the only mon in my team. I'm just saying that like I had like it was my.
Also, I bet it crit when you had Sword Stances up like a chud, like a fucking idiot.
Probably true.
Oh yeah, don't crit in this game. Ignore your stat boosts even on your side, like even positive stat boosts.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thank you, Pokemon. I fucking hate this game.
So what's the plan now? Because Lance is the only thing that's actually scary.
Yeah.
Lance Bulbapedia. So he does have
HD meds today.
He does
Sorry.
have Hyper Beam on Gyarados, and that doesn't really matter too much. But the problem is I can't really Amnesia stall that. So I don't know if I can start setting up on anybody really. I don't. They all have hyper beam. So I think
Oh
I might
no, hyper
actually.
beam.
I think I might
Spooky.
actually. I might blast
Okay, I'm gonna be
noise.
real with you. Ice Beam Snorlax doesn't really do that much because he actually doesn't use that many dragon types. He doesn't lead with a dragon type.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. I might actually do blast
Like
noise.
I mean, it's Thunder and Ice Beam.
Just sap the
which is-
Gyarados and do whatever. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like a pivot here because I can one-shot with Electabuzz, and then if I can get Blastoise out without taking too much damage, it can solo the entire rest of the party. So really, just the next Pokemon will be Dragonair, and I will switch into the Dragonair, and that would be, I guess, the weakest Hyper Beam against me. And then I can
Yeah.
just like start Blizzard sweeping. But if I miss too many, Aerodactyl will die to a Surf. They all have Hyper Beam though. Aerodactyl will outspeed. Dragonite won't outspeed. So really, this all comes down to how many Blizzards I land and how many hits I take. But I
You're
think
making a lot of assumptions about Lance being fast.
Aerodactyl is fast. That's all I'm saying. And Hyper Beam hits.
Aerodactyl will outspeed. I don't think anything else on his team is outspeeding.
Yeah, but I
like
will,
anything on
but
your
that means
team.
I will take 2 Hyper Beams because I will switch into 1 Hyper Beam and then I will also take 1 from Aerodactyl. So I just need to make sure that I live 2, and I don't know if Blastoise lives 2.
I don't think so.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, actually, no, you won't. What are you talking about?
Can you swap in between?
Hyper Beam.
Oh, can you
Hyper
swap
Beam
in?
has a reset turn, but only if it kills. It only skips a reset turn if it kills or misses.
Yeah.
So you'd only have to eat 1 Hyper Beam no matter what.
There's a better plan in here. Once Dragonair comes out, I can switch it to Beedrill and it'll just Agility instead.
That's a fair point.
Then I just start setting
Poison
up on
type's
the.
good.
Then I start setting up on. I do my +6 Sword Stance, +6 Agility, and then what do I do?
There you
Tornado.
go.
Beedrill could sweep half the team, but I only have. I would have to teach Beedrill something other than Tornado. It has Cut.
Should you?
Why?
Do I use Cut instead?
Sure. +6/+6 with badge boost. No, nothing matters.
So is Beedrill the play here? Are we gonna start with Electabuzz and then Beedrill in?
Sure.
I think Electabuzz to start with is always the plan, though, because I want that Gyarados dead.
Yeah, Gyarados is low key, like probably the
Gyarados is-
scariest trio.
Either the scariest Pokemon or the second scariest behind Aerodactyl.
Now here's
Yeah.
a question: do you think a Thunder Punch from Electabuzz with badge boosts and hold on, how many levels? 4
You're
levels.
going to kill with a quad effective hit, yes.
It does have a pretty high special stat.
If it was regular 2x, I don't think it would, but it's still quad effective.
Yeah, exactly, and then also badge boosts on top of that. I think Thunder Punch will kill. This is why we grabbed it in the first place.
You were making fun of me for saying that Electabuzz wouldn't kill a fucking Tentacruel.
I will say.
Weird.
Tentacruel has an actual special stat, like
I
a
will
really
say-
high one.
I will say if Electabuzz dies here, that's like the smallest loss, I think. Because then I can also just get a free switch into Blastoise instead, and I don't have to do the Beedrill pivot. Even if it doesn't kill, you're fine. Yeah, but I'll probably just die to a Hyper Beam. But like, yeah, I think Electabuzz is probably the least valuable guy here.
But who else is gonna kill the Pidgeot?
Pidgeot is this mon you set up on. Pidgeot can't
That's
do
a
anything
joke.
to me.
You have 2 Ice Beam users.
All right, I guess yeah, we just start with Electabuzz. There's nothing else. No more needs
And
to be said.
Snorlax Thunder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up on Pidgeot and just Amnesia and then Thunder and Ice Beam throughout the whole thing. Alright, I should have brought Venomoth, but that's what we're using Beedrill! You should be listening! Oh,
Did
wait,
you
you are
catch a
listening.
Venomoth in this?
I was considering it, but I didn't. I didn't even actually even
Yeah,
encounter one. I got a
Oh
demo.
yeah.
So we just
Yeah, you can just save that for Fire Red Leaf.
Fuck 'em up.
yeah, fuck him up. Alright, let's see if it kills badge boosts. 4 times effective badge boosts. Oh yeah, we make those. Maybe it was a crit? No crit. Alright. Great start. Amazing start. Now let's see if the Beedrill pivot works. So, because it cheats and chooses move after a switch in, it should just immediately agility here, right?
Oh, does it even cheat like that? I didn't even
Yes, okay, we're in here. So, now we just...
know. We're having a dance off.
I can't believe I'm using Beedrill. in the Elite Four. Alright. So we just cut. I feel like cut is the play. Does Dragon resist bug?
Dragon only resists fire, water, electric, grass.
Okay.
Don't cut Aerodactyl. Or actually, wait, cut is the normal type move.
Yeah, cut is the normal type move, so I should cut Aerodactyl.
Fuck, Aerodactyl resists both.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's the...
Actually,
Whatever.
quad effective versus quad resist versus stab, but resist cut. Shit, I don't know which one's better. Alright, just do Twin Needle for culture.
Let's just level up Beetle
Against
and all your stats. Does level up remove your fucking buffs?
Ooh, that it might. I feel like Big Yellow said that when I watched their stream.
Oh my god, and I crit
highlight.
too. I crit too.
It didn't even kill. Holy shit.
Yeah, because it was a crit.
Oh, right. Sorry, my brain.
It
I
was-
like said the factoid, but I still forgot.
All right, so I
Maybe
guess.
the agility wasn't the play. You set your speed too high.
So here's the thing, right? This Aerodactyl has. It's gonna use Hyper Beam. It literally has no reason to use any other move than Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam, will it kill Beedrill? Aerodactyl has pretty high strength. Obviously, crit will kill Beedrill, but will a normal hit kill Beedrill?
I don't think normal hyper beam kills Beedrill. I also don't think you're in really any danger here. Just
Yeah,
send it.
I think
Just cut.
I think I send it because then it'll take one turn to recharge, and then I will swap out during that turn, right? And maybe I can get a poison off too. That's still almost a fucking kill. That almost killed. Wait, he might hyper potion. He might or full restore. Fuck yes. Hold on. We can just keep this going. We can burn potions on this. Your defense is badge boosted 6 times. Yeah, but a crit will still kill. I know that, but... And he takes that...
Oh, well.
Is he fucking stupid? I win! Beedrill just swept lands. Because fucking Dragonite's just gonna spam barrier.
Everyone but Gyarados has agility. That's hilarious.
It's over. I win. I mean, there's still a champion, but I beat Lance. With a fucking Beedrill. And he gets poisoned too. Just to add insult to injury. Oh, he has agility.
Go ahead, Fop.
Yeah, it's over.
You know what? You should turn off animations before you fight champion,
Why?
because it turns on animations regardless.
Oh, really? It does? That's cool. I can't believe he made it here. And he didn't even
GBA
level up.
ROM hack moment.
He didn't even level up that whole time. Okay,
What a god.
so we got tools for everything. Whoa, we got one more challenger ahead. It's Robert. He was he was here the whole time.
He beat you and his wife.
True. So now we send out Snorlax again because there's no better play. And then we teach self-destruct over Hyper Beam. Or actually Explosion over Hyper Beam. It's 45, right?
Your inventory having so many TMs disgusts me.
That's Thunderwave.
Yeah, there you go. I could lose the whole run by accidentally clicking this. But,
It would be worth it.
oh, it can only learn self-destruct. It can't learn Explosion. That's cool.
Yeah, Game Freak's weird about that, but
That's
I
Solar
kind of
Beam?
like it.
Solar beam.
That's Fire Blast. Where is it? Where's is this self-destruct? Yeah.
I'm nasty.
Yeah. Wait. We teach Snorlax Explosion, and we teach Executor self-destruct. I mean, no, the other way around. Sorry. The other way around.
Oh.
So bye bye Hyper Beam. We didn't even use you once. This move's just better.
Hey,
Better accuracy and better damage.
way better damage.
No,
Does this game have the
I know,
halved events?
I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Blue, red, green, and blue. Hold on. I want to see his champion battle. The player Joe Squirtle. So Pidgeot starts right. He doesn't even have Sand Attack, so I could just start setting up on Pidgeot. Then I sweep through Alakazam, Rhydon, Gyarados, and then I explode on Arcanine so that I can switch in Beedrill on Venusaur. Alright. It's champion time. I'm gonna turn the music up because this is one of my favorite champion themes in the series, and just one of my favorite songs in the series.
Let's go very hard.
And it was never better than it was in this game. So Sun and Moon came really close.
It's the finale. It's the end.
Okay, so that's it, I guess. We just go in. We amnesia.
And you
It's
win.
a very fringe case, but I really like the violin theme in Pokemon Origins. If you guys...
Oh, yes, that one's good. That one is really good. I'm just gonna say one more time in case Monkey crashes. Alright. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it. Such a hard line.
Game is over.
Such a hard line. He is the strongest trainer at this point in time.
Aside, I really love the game. The
Sky
champion
Attack?
extra drip, where it's literally the champion battle. It's a really nice touch.
Sky Attack might be a little scary. Ooh, that's big damage. I think I just Ice Beam now. I don't think. Yeah. I can't let him use another one. I can tank.
Get fucked. That was +4. Yeah, nothing's ever been more dead.
And now Alakazam is gonna come out, and I'm already +4. So unless he crits, I'm good. He might crit. It's possible. Oh, he reflects instead. What a fucking idiot.
I don't know why I'd do that, actually. I guess random moves if it's not effective.
Or maybe he's just coded to always set up reflect
Yeah,
first.
we did.
I guess that would be smart AI,
The
technically.
reflect will fuck up my self-destruct plans. If +6 didn't kill. I mean, it was an Ice Beam, so that shouldn't surprise
Yeah,
me.
Gen 1 Reflect is only for the target.
Really? It is.
Oh my god, really?
No, that's Gen 2. So yeah, Reflect is basically like you...
Wait! I just lost my stat buffs, right?
Only badge boosts. Like, only badge boosts stacking on each other.
Okay, but I still have my amnesias.
Yeah.
So keep Ice Beaming. You're not living this. Yeah, alright, and then I thunder the Gyarados. And then we're gonna, for no reason, add one more death to the death counter. He Hydro Pumps. Alright, if this crits, Snorlax dies either way. If it doesn't, I get to self-destruct. It's over. It's actually over. Easiest E4 of all time. Critical hit too. Which means it didn't even have the +6.
Disrespect.
If only we had... So... If this doesn't kill, which, I mean... It could...
There is
There's
a chance of a 1 in 256 miss. That would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but that won't kill me, right? This is just not...
It does,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it will kill you.
Ah, fuck
Just
it.
do it. Send it.
Send it.
Don't
send
be a
it.
bitch.
Oh, he might burn me. Oh, he might burn me and save himself. Okay. And there's our...
There's no saving that. That's stab. It's what, 200 base power?
It's like the
it
single
pierces
strongest
defense.
attack in Gen 1, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
Snorlax.
We used
Snorlax
everyone else in
self-destruct is
the...
the strongest.
We used everyone else in the E4 though. Well, we didn't use Blastoise. What if we make Blastoise kill Venusaur with Blizzard?
Sure.
Yeah.
Does
why
it
not?
still have Razor Leaf?
Yeah, it does. I mean, this is
Okay.
not a smart play. I will just add more deaths to the death counter, but
True.
If only we had beef.
Using starter with a weakness to win the game's pretty power play, I'll admit.
297.
That's why I really like the starters where their secondary types counteract the
It's really cool.
Then mark Pokemon is dead.
initial triangle. Like the Gen 4 starters.
It's always funny when only one starter gets a secondary type.
I wanted,
Like,
I wanted to mark Snorlax
when does that
as dead.
when does that happen? Gen
Unova? Is that only Unova? All right, no one in Gen 2 gets.
This thing is 3
levels
levels higher than me, so it
Just swag.
might live. This.
You're faster. Just smoke him.
It might live this though.
There's a chance.
And it froze. It's over. You never had it. You know what? You know what?
Earthquake.
Yeah. Rip it. And that's Gen 1 beat, baby. Oh, first game down. Critical hit too. Just
I
that.
got a crit. Good measure.
You didn't even have a fucking chance. I gave you a death. I gave you 1 W. Robert, you're a fucking loser. I can't believe I did it. Holy shit, my first hardcore Nuzlocke. First try, too.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Yeah, obviously. I didn't cheat. Shouldn't add the whole team to the counter anyway, since I can't use them again. Probably, I might make the death counter just my Duke's Claws counter instead. But then I'd have to reorganize it. But I think that,
like it's a good idea. It just sounds really fucking tedious.
yeah,
Yeah.
But it would make more sense. I mean, I have to reset the entire layout anyway for the next game, so I think I'll just add the Pokemon there that I can't use anymore.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the stream, the short stream today, only an hour 16, but I mean, do you guys want me to go kill Zapdos and Mewtwo? There's no super boss.
Clearly, we get revenge on. Oh wait, no. For a second, I was thinking, it was like Gen 4 legendaries respawn, but nope, that is not a thing for like another decade.
That's not a thing until the series gets good.
There's the goat. There's the goat.
It's not a thing until the series gets bad. Shaking my head. No,
He's so cool.
Platinum is good.
I don't like
Firo did nothing. I love him.
Gen 1 and 2 at all.
I like Gen 1. Not 2 is like great the first time you play it, and then anytime it sense like, why is everything so fucking bad?
I think Gen 2 is just strictly better than Gen 1 because it functions, but like it isn't designed well. But at least it functions. Gen 1 doesn't function.
Gen 1 doesn't functioning is the best part.
That's true if you like it, if you like that. Beedrill, the fact that you swept lands is crazy. I can't believe I made this guy. Also, Electabuzz was
Shame
like...
about Beedrill.
When was I ever gonna use Mega Beedrill? When is he ever available?
Never, but it would have been cool.
You still need more Pokemon. Yeah, well, we got...
I don't think that's true.
We got how many more games to do that?
At least 3.
That's the theme that you hear when you're the greatest in the world. This Satoshi Tajiri guy seems pretty cool. They should bring him back sometime to do more games.
Ken Sugimori, the GOAT.
This Shinichi
I'm still
Masuda guy
kicking over
seems
the
pretty
fact
cool. They should bring him back sometime.
I really like the idea that Junichi Masuda was like actually really passionate for a while, but he just fucking died inside after like a certain point.
He's still cooking with music. Like he's always cooking with
I
music.
mean, yes.
But that's always been his thing.
Imagine being the fucking music guy getting promoted to series director.
Right? Oh wait, hey. The fucking music guy for all of Persona was the director for Persona 1 for some reason. I don't remember if it's just the remake or if it was the actual first game as well. But
That's kind of hilarious.
But yeah, he directed
Speaking
the
of-
remake, at least.
Speaking of a similar thing to that,
Miyamoto!
I forgot. I forgot which Street Fighter it is, but one of the Street Fighters, there was like an early build that ended up getting completely canned. That was being made by like
Do Professor Oak
a
right?
studio that
I don't know how to.
a studio that just makes cutscenes. Like it's just an animation studio that's never made a video game before.
You want to
Why
mention?
is this game not good?
You want to mention?
It is really funny to me how I feel like a lot of the idealization of Miyamoto just got put into Iwata when everyone realized how fucking cool he is, and then everyone got annoyed with like Miyamoto's like Mario Galaxy should not have a fucking plot, but the current series director did it anyways.
A special thanks
Miyamoto
to
has a
for
small
Melee. I still can't believe they put that in FE6. That's fucking crazy. Alright, we're not done yet. We're gonna go beat the shit out of Mewtwo. And then I'm closing the game. I'm not even grabbing anyone else in the party. Immediately fly to power.
I mean,
plant.
what? We can't fail.
We're gonna go kill Zapdos. Over here.
Are we gonna do all the ultra wormhole shit?
No, I'm only doing this because there's no other post game here. So might as well, right? Because we took care of.
Oh, actually, speaking of post game, are we gonna do like at least like the red and blue match
Oh,
in Gen
sure.
7?
For sure, I love that match. If we do Sun and Moon, we'll do Red and Blue. Or is it also an Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon?
I think it's in both. I never finished them though.
Should
I
have.
feel like it'd be
Incredible
both.
game.
I feel like it'd be weird if they removed it.
Who should I make?
They added.
Who should kill Zapdos? Blastoise?
It
Which
seems
is
really
funny.
bad, but I got you.
I don't trust
had-
Blastoise versus Zapdos.
He has Blizzard. He'll one-shot. He'll be faster, too. He's 12 levels higher in Batch Boost. So it's only if I miss the Blizzard, I die.
I guess it's, after the Nuzlocke's over, so who cares for, like, fringe RNG.
I see Red and Blue as the final boss in Sun and Moon. Yeah, because they are. Like, there's no other option, but,
In regular Sun and Moon.
yeah, exactly. There's several options in use them.
In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Ultra Necrozma is like. It's like Team Rainbow Rocket, then Ultra Necrozma, then the Elite Four, right? Is that the order?
I think so.
Wait,
I
I
don't
feel like
remember.
you fight Ultra Rocket later, I thought.
Ultra,
didn't
actually,
play.
Ultra is first, I think. I think Rainbow Rocket is after Ultra.
Oh, yeah, I feel
But
like...
it's before Elite Four.
That might be true.
Or maybe it's before Elite Four. I think I learned that, people speculate Zinnia was supposed to be replace Colress in, like, Sun and Moon, talking about multiverse stuff.
I wish.
But it's because, Japan fucking despises Zinnia.
Why?
And it's because she's an asshole!
Yeah, that makes her awesome. I got rid of
Is
my
Rainbow
bad
Rocket
spells.
post game? I think that's a stretch.
What?
I don't remember Rainbow Rocket being post game.
I never played. I just looked at their teams and saw Legendary's Sibus post game.
Ultra Necrozma is really early. Yeah, I know that. I think Ultra's before all of the other ones, but Rainbow
Yeah, I think
Rocket.
Ultra Necrozma is like fucked up early, isn't it? It's like before the fourth island.
It's why it's so scary.
Yeah, that-
No, it's on the fourth island, but it's Wait, is it on the fourth island? Wait. I think it's on the fourth island, but it's before the last trial. Colress does clear Zinnia. I think Colress is a better character, but I think having both there and maybe even interact with each other about this topic that they're both interested in would have been awesome. Because I think they're both awesome characters. But I'm
but
not
the
mad about
point
the
is, it's 'cause-
Colress stuff, because his dialogue with Ghetsis is like peak Pokemon.
It's very funny. But yeah, the point is what I'm saying with Zinnia. I think their main point is that Zinnia is just ultimately a bully because they like talk shit, and Steven Sun's like, "All right, fucking square up," and she's just like, "No," like the one person that could fight back.
I think Zinnia,
Like,
Zinnia being an asshole is like so valid though, because her life fucking sucks, and if I was as miserable as her, I'd be an asshole too. Like, she lost everything. I'd be a little pissed off too, especially when people are acting like idiots. But like, it's also just very common for people to dislike women with emotions. Just a trend in video games.
God knows I do.
Go off.
I know. I think it's like more.
Sexism win.
I think it's like more stealing from Wally and kind of implying to beat up the rival.
Oh
'cause
no,
they're
she's not.
weaker.
I'm not saying. Look, listen. I'm not like.
Yeah, no, it's just bad vibes.
I don't think being a bad person makes you inherently a bad character, but obviously she's not a good. She's an asshole, and I think that's cool. I think that's.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think they
she
just
kinda has
didn't
the right to
expect
be
her
an
to be
asshole.
seen as much of a villain as she was.
Hold on. Don't we love this? I'm gonna go buy Max Repels before we do the Mewtwo, and I'm not walking through fucking.
Pikachu! Come on, don't you want to see like your 1% chance to fight Chansey?
Would you call Erica an asshole? That's a stretch.
What? Who?
Maybe just women with emotions, I guess.
Oh, women with emotions. Yeah. I know. I really.
I mean,
Erica.
like literally any woman, right? Mikaya.
Mikaya's awesome. She wants to.
I thought we were
learn to
talking
talk
about
to
the
you
gym
spoiled.
leader for a second, and I was like, she's not even really a character.
No,
That's what
Erica
I thought
with
at
a-
first.
Erica
before
with
we
the eye.
before I had to, like,
There's an eye in there. The Erica in Pokemon
A second
doesn't-
eye.
Yeah, the Erica Pokemon only has one eye.
Do you know what's something fucking crazy that like I somehow got in my head when I was a kid? For some reason, I thought, shoot, what's the Koga's daughter. What's her name?
Maybe we just
Janine.
Electabuzz. Maybe we just Electabuzz because this is his home, right?
Could that actually be
The
fun?
funny Leon Stone
some
scene.
reason-
I'm gonna be fucking honest. I think. Actually, no, I can't say that either. I think the Leon Stone scene is better in Erica Root than it is in Ephraim Root because I think Erica has a better character than Ephraim. But I was gonna shit on the Ephraim scene, but actually in hindsight, I think it's one of the only good Ephraim scenes because he's actually facing the consequences of his own actions, which doesn't happen for a majority of the game. So never mind. The Stone scene is just good no matter what. I think it's just always a good scene. So
Yeah.
FE8 is a good
shit, what was I
game
gonna
with a
say?
good plot and
Thunder?
1.5 great protagonists. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I remember what I was gonna say. For some reason, when I was like young, but before I played like Gen 2, because I didn't play it for a long time, I somehow got in my head that Janine was like Koga and Erica's kid. I don't know where that would have fucking come from.
It's really weird because Erica's like
so much younger.
They're
barely older than Janine.
It's
Erica's like
I don't even think I
25.
knew Koga. What? I don't really think of like the non-rock Misty gym leaders as having ages in my brain. They're all like
That's true. They don't have, none of them have actual ages, but Erica definitely seems like a young adult. That's what Aaron means. Oh, sorry. Oopsie. Again, we did that last stream too. Anyway, whatever.
I guess my point is Janine reads like a 15-year-old, and I thought Erica was like 28.
Ephraim is so OP.
That's
that
still
Lion has no choice.
Crazy.
No,
Yeah,
Considering
I mean,
Koga's an
fucking
old
Japan.
ass man.
here's the thing with
Is he
Ephraim.
supposed to be old? I mean, I guess his like later art is older and older versus like his just random Gen 1 and
Going back
like,
to...
they made him a fucking Elite Four member though.
He deserves it. He's cool. Going back to Ephraim real quick, I think the stone scene is actually how the rest of the game should treat him. I think actually him...
Have you seen the Ephraim Lara Shell scene if you just simply murder Tana?
No, but by your
It's
phrasing...
weirdly way better than the rest of his writing. It like is really, really good, and I got on my first run. And it's a fucking insane thing because
I don't-
Tana talk is fucking garbage.
I'm very emotional when I'm an emotional woman. I'm very emotional when it comes to characters. I don't dislike Ephraim. I think he's good. I just think in the context of FE8, he's like one of the weaker characters because FE8 is so stacked in writing, and then Ephraim is just kind of there. He's good, but I think he could be better. I think he could be a lot better. And
I feel like
I don't think you
it
need
would have
to change
benefited
much.
if he wasn't bailing Erica out of 8X. I feel like out of like chapter 8, because it does not feel like that in gameplay at all. But the game tries to say, "Holy shit, guys, it's Ephraim."
Also, I forgot. There's one more trainer we haven't faced in the entire game, and since we didn't use Firo in the Elite Four, this is the super boss. This is the last boss. There she is. I know exactly what mon she has too. That's why I. This is the Firo. Killer.
Firo. Oh, she doesn't have a Firo. She has Paris.
She has Paris, and Parasect.
I just Parasite Mewtwo's cry. I feel like one of the two farms do.
Ephraim does have the Sigurd Crusade while simply not getting cooked. Like the fact that he just gets so like. There's a lot of it where I can kind of excuse it as like, okay, I guess he's that skilled, but specifically 5x, I don't buy it. How did he make it out of that?
It's very funny. It's just like, well, I really like the idea of trying to take a castle when they're looking for him. That's like a smart idea. And then it's like, all right, and then we run away.
Yeah, I like his personality a lot, which is why I still think he's a good, like, an enjoyable character. I still very much like him as a character, but like I think his role as a protagonist is just substantially weaker than Erica and also many other protagonists in the series.
True.
But he has really
Your
good
time.
supports. He has like really good supports. I still like him. FE8's writing is still so strong that like even.
Dusel, my king.
Yeah. What do we kill Mewtwo with? Oh, obviously Seinfeld. What am I? Duh.
Don't think. I
he's
feel
a-
like Mewtwo actually is going to kill it.
He's a wild mon, so it's random move. I have a very real chance of just surviving. I'm not gonna collect the items in here. I'm not that stupid. I'm just gonna get to Mewtwo. Let's see if I remember the path on my first try.
I remember when I was like
Yeah,
12 years
that's an
old, I
item.
played Pokemon X,
Mm.
and I spent probably 3 or 4 hours trying to catch Mewtwo. by just throwing a quick ball, resetting, throwing a quick ball.
I was
Reset.
like, I could see it taking a while, but like quick balls are awesome. I mean, they're
Yeah, I
probably
was
too
just-
strong. They're awesome.
I was just like, quick ball, didn't work, turn the game off. Quick ball, didn't work, turn the game off. And I repeated that for probably like 400 or 500 attempts because I was fucking stupid.
Pokemon X was the first game I actually bought with my own money, so I do finally remember it for that.
Guys, I'm actually cooking. I'm doing this first try. I'm not running into a single dead end. This might be a dead end. It might be over. It might be over. It might be.
I swear this dungeon's design is different in yellow.
It is. It is. It is. It is. It literally is. That's why I'm even more surprised that I'm pulling this up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's down. It has to be. No, I failed. I failed.
It's over. Turn off the stream.
Turn off the stream. I'm a fraud. I'm not a Gen 1er. It has to be right. It has to be right. Nope. Nope. I was wrong twice. Holy shit. It's over. It's over for me. It's over for me. I think it's left.
When your goat is washed.
I think it might be left from here. Also, they're playing Rocket Hideout in here, which is fitting because it's Mewtwo.
I didn't even think of that.
But I love this song. It's so good. All right, we're almost at Mewtwo. I promise, stream is almost over. I'm just trying to get a little more runtime, a little more viewer retention on my channel.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
We just gotta get that sponsor.
Ditto? Level 70 Ditto? 65.
Actually, that's...
Run away before it transforms into you and kills you because it's super effective against you. Okay, maybe the
Oh, yeah.
dungeon. I think this is actually pretty cool. This would be a pretty cool post-game dungeon. My only gripe with it is that like the Pokemon in here are like not interesting. Yellow does change that though. Yellow puts like more unique Pokemon in here. I'm pretty sure you can get Lickitung in here. You can maybe get Chansey in here if I remember correctly. Like,
I think you can get a chance to at least one version.
Yeah.
But it's like a 1% regardless, but
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
And I think that's really cool because that should be a thing. Like rewarding you for beating the game, you can get some hard to get mons easier. I think that's cool. And also just Mewtwo being in here.
Mewtwo. Yeah, I used to just try to catch legendary Pokemon with either quick balls or what's the dusk balls.
I mean, yeah, Dusk Ball.
I mean, okay, Dusk Ball's just good.
Holy shit,
Dusk balls
Parasect!
busted.
That's why the girl outside the cave has Parasect, even though hers is like level 20 something, and this is. I'm gonna grab this.
Dusk
ball.
ball's so good. I think Dusk Ball and Quick Ball are probably the two like most ridiculous Pokeballs.
Yeah, shoutouts to me starting to fucking throw out Master Balls or using them on jokes if I'm gonna catch legendaries.
You should have been here. You should have been here when I didn't even pick it up. I beat Silphco and then I just looked at the president and walked away. Fuck your Master Ball. I'm not taking that shit.
Oh, actually, fun question. What was the first thing you ever used the Master Ball on?
Probably Zapdos.
I think mine was oh, I remember now. It was a Spearow. No, a Fearow specifically. I think I remember this day because I asked my mom if you could get any more, and she was like, "No. Did you use it on a legendary?" And I was like, "I know, I caught a Fearow with it," and then she just looked at me with disappointment and walked away. So thank you for bringing up that memory.
Awesome.
Yeah, so the first Pokemon I ever caught with a Master Ball was also pretty embarrassing. It was the Pokemon Diamond Victory Road Medicham.
That's,
Yo, pure power.
that's baller.
Pure
Also,
power
we can end the poll. Everybody who voted yes is a true fan and a believer, and everybody who voted no, which is Emmet, should fucking die.
Yeah, we're catch the after stream where we're gonna beat Emmett to death with a hammer.
Mewtwo.
Bots
All right,
killed
final
this person.
final boss of the game. All right, let's do this.
Right, I think that's Rhydon.
That's 19 hours.
I think that's Rhydon. Sorry,
You
not
should
Mewtwo.
save it for a rare Pokemon like Fearow or Tentacruel. Oh my god, I listened to Professor Oak.
Oh,
Holy
that's like
fuck.
a random strategy guy.
A rare Pokemon like
Yeah.
Tentacruel is really funny when it's like the most readily available Pokemon
if I
ever,
went-
aside from maybe Magikarp.
It could be. It's
If
like
I've-
that or
Hold on.
that.
Hold on. I'm just gonna be even funnier here. Which one was Explosion? It's 47. If Beedrill dies, I will just explode with Blast. No, wait, with Executor.
Exerd.
Yeah, this is like canon to RBY Ubers.
So
Well, ignoring the beat
fuck
drill.
reflect. Fuck reflect. We don't need that shit.
Yeah, every RBY Uber's team has a beat drill on it.
Okay, so basically,
Holy shit, you?
if it random moves something other than psychic, I kill it. Maybe well, I probably don't one shot it. Basically, if I live
Definitely not.
if I live 2 random moves, it dies. If it one shots me with psychic, I will boom on it. So fuck it with ball. That's barrier. Okay,
Ooh, that's not great.
that's not the best because that will prevent a boom as well. Critical hit.
Oh,
Okay.
crit.
Ain't prevent
Alright, that's only doing
shit.
half.
All right, one more crit and oh my god, the poison too. It's over.
Oh yeah, we win.
Holy shit! He's smart. He's smart. Did they give?
He's learning.
Did he get?
Brains?
Did they give him trainer AI instead of? No, but trainer AI also uses random move. Holy
It might be
fuck.
worth it to sword stance.
Yeah, at this point, it might be a trap though. I might sword stance and he'll psychic.
I kind of love how Apex Mewtwo is. It's like a capture, like literally recover.
Okay, he's burying it again.
Really obnoxious. Just a complete asshole.
The last time, yeah, I played like this Gen 1 thing called Expansion Pack I alluded to. It was really funny. I threw out the Master Ball and I like did everything else. I was gonna catch Mewtwo last. I used like a Fable. I was using Ice Beam to like tear it down. I got like a turn 1 freeze.
That's incredible.
Okay, he's still burying because he's an idiot.
It's me, brain.
I think I kill. I
Does
think
he
I
even
kill
have?
next to an
Does he
eagle.
even have? Okay.
He'll definitely. Oh yes, he's used 3 moves so far, so his last move must be psychic.
That shit kind of
And
hurt.
he's dead. There's no way he survives this, right?
No.
Oh.
Barely.
Wait, after the poison, maybe.
Let's finish it.
Oh no,
with-
poison hits.
Let's finish it.
Poison
with
hits after
Okay.
your
Okay.
turn.
Beat roll. Beat roll got it. Beat roll got it.
Drill game. That is +6 Mewtwo though. It's kind of bulky. Oh no, it doesn't live that though.
Critical hit.
Yo, crit.
Crit mattered.
Beedrill after soloing lands and beating Mewtwo didn't level up. How close is he? Okay.
Actually, that's like literally killing like a Tangela.
I'm giving him his last level, and I'm gonna close the game. Raichu? I might die here. He was poisoned. And Beedrill died. We killed Mewtwo and that was his job. Alright. Alright, end it. We got a boom.
I think
Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe. Catch you in a week or two. We might take a week's break.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Beedrill and
Don't forget to hit that
are both
bell and
optimal,
consider becoming a member to the channel. It's only $5.99 a month.
True. Please become a
Give you
member.
exclusive perks. I promise.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Can I get out of here? Can I have an escape rope? If I can't get out of here, I'm just gonna close the game.
Okay.
Just close the game.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. That's Gen 1. That's Gen 1. We could add all of the mons like into the death. I mean, obviously I'm adding Beedrill, who never even leveled up. Mark Pokemon is dead. I guess that's the death counter right there. So 3 deaths. If we're being serious about Nuzlocke rules for some reason. Like, or,
I don't think you need to.
Yeah, I really do not think anything except for Nidoqueen even really counts because the other 2 were just, well, the other 3 were just pure swag.
Oh yeah, I also killed Executor, so I can just hit that with a...
Oh, I forgot about Snorlax.
Snorlax did die during the champion fight, so that still counts as a death, even though like it obviously wasn't a death. I mean, it was a death,
I
but
guess.
but Beedrill and Executor were post game, so people don't count that really. But yeah, no. Thank you everybody for sticking with me for all this time, and we'll keep this. We'll definitely keep this active. I might take a week's break. We'll see. There's gonna be a video next week, maybe even several. FE7 PvP content. All the Fire Emblem nerds in chat. Love that shit.
Rejoice.
And we'll start Gold, Silver, Crystal. I'll probably put a community poll that 2 people are gonna vote on.
Nobody ever uses Gen 1 poison. Are you kidding? Toxic Leech Seed.
Will the Hall of Fame get us
Instant
back?
death.
Well, we were just talking about it. We might just put every single encounter that I had into that box and use the death box as the.
I feel like it would be better just to put a paste bin
a what in?
rather than like the fucking like like you link to a paste bin saying your previous encounter, so you don't have like the most
Yeah.
incomprehensible stream UI by like Gen 4.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Because you're gonna use a lot more Pokemon starting like Gen 3.
That's true. So I
When the
might,
games start to get kind of hard and the encounters start to get very plentiful.
yeah, if I could figure out a stream layout where I could add Hall of Famers, like that would be cool. But I think we'll just have the paste bin, and obviously these are the Gen 1 deaths. The deaths will reset when we get to later gens. But yeah. Anyway, this was a crazy team. Everybody did something except for Furo, which is more than I thought that they would do. I wanted to use Beedrill and Agatha, and used them on fucking Lance instead. This is probably my favorite Lance kill ever that I've ever done. Watch me bring a bug type to Gen 2 Lance just as a run back. Ariados and Gen 2. Alright. But yeah, ending the stream now, so subscribe to my Patreon.